everyone. I'm so glad to be here tonight to celebrate Mr. and Mrs. Wilson. I am one of the maids of honors, Emma Wagner, and Hannah's sister. Hannah and Jordan's meeting was like a fairy tale. A fairy tale written in the 21st century because Hannah and Jordan met on Tinder. But I am not going to elaborate on it. Hannah, I spent all 23 years of my life with you. And although you did not want a younger sister, she legit told my mom to put me back. I'm blessed to wear mine. I quite literally depend on you to make all my hard decisions. Whenever I have a crisis, you're the first person I call. I was trying to decide of a specific moment to reminisce about. Like me begging you to pick out my outfits every morning before school, our rides to and from sports practice, or taking Gatlin for walks in Alpharetta while we catch up. But picking one moment over the 23 years of having you as my sister is impossible. And as all of you know, any moment you spend with Hannah is something to cherish. However, when it comes to Jordan, there is a specific moment I would like to elaborate on. The moment is the first time Jordan came to the Wagner household, which happened to be during COVID. Jordan was able to experience genuine Wagner family moments and how easily three sisters can get on each other's nerves when spending extended time together. I learned some important attributes about Jordan. Jordan can out-eat anyone, even though he stays so fit. He is very competitive, which you'll learn about in Julie's speech, and how much he loves my sister. The minute I saw how Jordan treats Hannah, I knew he would be in my life for a very long time. I've always wanted a brother, so I'd not be referred to as the boy in the family. And now I have one. Jordan, I hope you have as much fun growing old with Hannah as I did growing up with her. Hannah, you look beautiful in your wedding dress, and I'm sure it brings back lots of nostalgic memories for Mom and Dad. You both deserve all the love and happiness from one another. Growing up, I've always imagined this day and being your maid of honor, and I knew it would be perfect because you were planning it. I imagine this is one of the best days of your life, but it is mine too, because I get to celebrate two of my favorite people. To end my speech, I want to read something Hannah wrote for Jordan on their anniversary that is framed in their house. Quote, "But mostly I think of the 20-something years that we spent not knowing each other, and it doesn't make me sad because I prayed so hard for a love like this. This is the one, the only one, the one that undoes everything and brings it all together. So with that, please join me in toasting the newlyweds. Here's to bringing it all together." Now I'd like to introduce the other maid of honor, my little sister, Jillian Wagner. Hi everyone, I'm Jillian Wagner, Hannah's youngest sister and other maid of honor. I want everyone to know before I start, it's not a question of if, but when I cry. I promise, there are tears of joy. Hannah, people often say that the oldest sibling is known to help raise the younger siblings, and I'm so thankful you were mine. Hearing that I look and act like you is my favorite compliment to receive. Now this may be from all of the years I've perfected copying you, but that detail is not important. You have the biggest heart, you love unconditionally, and although Mom and Dad have instilled in us that those qualities are more important than beauty, of course, we're gorgeous too. I cannot emphasize enough how lucky I am to have you as a role model, even though you did set the bar way too high for me. See, the thing about being the youngest is you get to observe your whole life. I did get to dodge a few groundings by watching what you did to get in trouble, but more importantly, I learned life skills from you. I learned how to be a better person and to always be kind, and you taught me this from the 20 years of just watching you. So thank you, Hannah, for being my oldest sister and more importantly, my best friend. Although we no longer live in the same house, let alone the same state, I know that we will always be there for each other because although you are now a wife, you will always be the best sister. Jordan, ever since you were stuck in our house during quarantine, I knew that you would be in our lives forever. Seeing the way you and Hannah look and talk to each other makes it very clear the love you two have for each other. Growing up, I have always dreamed of having a brother, and although we will be in-laws, that is good enough for me. Thank you for loving my sister the way that you do. I know how happy you make her, and for that I am eternally grateful. Thank you for being willing and maybe forced to take hundreds of pictures of Hannah. This might be the one role that I'm glad you took for me. Thank you for taking the time to learn Hannah's passions and little joys like her love for goats and taking her to crazy things like goat yoga. Thank you for also taking Emma and I in and dealing with the two biggest instigators you will probably ever meet. Jordan, we love you and are so grateful you are fixing our family. We could not ask for a better husband for Hannah and a better goddad for Gab. On the table is a little gift for you both. Although this looks like a regular clock, I promise I'm not this boring. This clock was set at the time you were pronounced husband and wife. This clock serves as a reminder of your love and commitment to each other. So the next time Hannah makes Jordan trade her meals at a restaurant because she doesn't like what she got, or when Jordan forgets the plans that Hannah had just told him about, you both can look at this clock and remember the time you shared your first kiss as husband and wife. I want you to look at this clock not only when you are struggling, but also when you are head over heels in love, and you can remember this day spent with people who love you the most.
Hi everyone, my name is Emma Ortley. I'm not lucky enough to be Hannah's sister, but I always say that Hannah's my chosen sister, so that's good enough for me. Hannah and I crossed paths about 10 years ago in a class we both had mutual love for. Creative writing. Hannah very quickly proved how special of a person she was through the pieces she wrote. And I clung onto every word of feedback she shared on my writing pieces. A decade has gone by, and I'm still clinging onto the feedback Hannah gives me, except now instead of feedback on my writing pieces, I cling onto her feedback on everything. We worked at Plenville Farm together as servers during our summer breaks in college. Those were some of the most fun days we shared together. We braved the summer crowds and heat, played with the goats after work, suffered from crappy customers, accidentally misfired a million kids' grilled cheeses when they got too hungry, and at the end of the day, took the recycling out on the gator. Maybe took it for another joyride or two up the due. Yeah, it was not safe, but we're here. Speaking of the gator, there was one time that I got it stuck in a hole. It was hours after our shift ended, and Hannah was there with me on our hands and knees in the dirt and mud, digging it out, pushing the gator out with all of her might, and giggling the whole time. And that's what makes Hannah so special. She isn't afraid of getting her hands dirty with the people and things she loves. She's funny, wise, talented, nurturing, intelligent, vibrant, and more. But what stands out the absolute most to me about Hannah is her loyalty. Hannah is the most loyal person I've ever met. She's been a steady and firm presence in my life for the past 10 years, and I can't wait to know her forever. Hannah, it's been such an honor to grow from young girls braiding hair together to women excelling in our careers, falling in love, and sharing every major milestone life has brought us so far. I feel like we were just two teenage girls figuring ourselves out, and now look at us now, on a day that we've dreamed of for so long. You're the most beautiful bride. I love our 5-hour phone calls. Sorry, Jordan. The constant advice we share back and forth, our sinister giggles over things we probably shouldn't giggle about, the playlists and songs we send to each other, and just constantly being on the same level. You're my guardian angel, and I promise to always be yours. While we were growing up together, I wanted to go before you as your guardian angel, figure things out, so I share any bit of wisdom that I learned for when it was your time to experience it. I felt very protective over you and wanted to shield you from any pain. Your heart, joy, and soul have always been so important to protect. As soon as Jordan sent me the picture, I stopped feeling that protection over you. I knew Jordan was going to take care of you and take care of the way you dreamed of your friends being taken care of. Jordan, you are a good man. You are strong, gentle, attentive, kind. You care about what matters and fiercely protect Hannah. You are so easy to be around and you're good to your core, so thank you for loving my sweet man. Hannah and Jordan, your love is so special. I have no notes and no advice for you because you've always done what's right. I'm simply excited to see your marriage bloom and see all the things you can do. I can't wait to hold the world's cutest curly-headed babies that you two make and be their crazy Auntie M 2.0. And I promise I will always be there no matter what life brings. Hannah has always told me about a list of prayers that she had when she was a little girl. Here they are. Number 1, Wi-Fi. 2, get good grades. 3, get into a good college. 4, get a good job. 5, meet and marry the man of her dreams. And 6, have babies. It's been an honor to cross off all 5 of these with you so far, and I can't wait for number 6. And I also can't wait to change your name on my phone. So let's raise a toast to the Olsons.
Nervous already. I have to follow 3 incredible speeches. Well done, ladies. Fantastic. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to start out by thanking each and every one of you for being here today to celebrate Hannah and Jordan. My name is Riley, and I am one of Jordan's 3 brothers. But tonight, I have the honor of being his favorite brother. I am the best man. Before Jordan met Hannah, I would describe Jordan as reserved, and for lack of a better word, a homebody. I could not convince Jordan to go anywhere. Now don't get me wrong, we had some fun times together, but if it were up to me, we would have a few more. One day this changed. Well, sort of. Jordan was still giving me the usual no on the invites I had for things we should do. But now he had a reason, and that reason was Hannah. After a few months, it became abundantly clear to me that Hannah and Jordan were a perfect match. I knew early on that she was the one for me. Hannah's ability to push Jordan outside of his comfort zone was eye-opening. Like I mentioned before, I'd have to twist Jordan's arm to do anything, and now he's going on road trips up north, random dinner dates, and doing yoga with baby goats. Eventually, things got serious, and Hannah, Jordan, and I became roommates. Just for a short time. In that time, I was able to have a unique, up-close view of their relationship. I watched Jordan excel as a partner and constantly go above and beyond for Hannah. The way he treated her then is the same way he treats her now. As the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. Hannah and Jordan eventually traded me in as a roommate. They upgraded to their beautiful dog, Gatlin. Gatlin is the sweetest dog I've ever met. And hopefully, if you saw her tonight, you got a chance to meet her. If not, I strongly recommend that. I truly believe Gatlin embodies all of the incredible qualities in Hannah, Jordan, and their relationship. My only advice to the couple is solely based on the observations I've had of them. Hannah, continue to push my brother out of his comfort zone like you always have. And Jordan, continue to give the effort you've always given. And it will be great. With that, I'm so grateful to have had the unique opportunity to watch you two flourish as a couple. I am so thankful to have such a close relationship with you two. Hannah, the Olsen family is so fortunate you're a part of it. To the Wagner family, thank you for welcoming Jordan into your family with so much love. If everyone could please raise